Welcome to Warrior Island.
James Jefferson, renowned martial artist, trainer of athletes, a bona fide Ronin, the embodiment of honor and respect, and the visionary behind his sports entertainment franchise, Warrior Island.
Martial arts, it's all about the lifestyle, the dedication, the commitment, the Tiki Code.
A passion project a decade in the making, Jefferson fuses his love for MMA with the ideals of the Tiki Code.
You know, I really love MMA because of the heart that these fighters have. When you think about it, these guys are going to step into a cage, and their opponent on the other end of the cage is going to do their level best to make them go to sleep. They're going to do their level best to make them tap out or to knock them out. That's a certain kind of person who's willing to do that, willing to get inside the cage and willing to risk it all in front of huge audiences.
James' passion for the sport sprouted at a young age.
I started at a young age. I got involved in martial arts in, 10, 12 years old, and fell in love with the sport at a very young age too. It's, all different forms of martial arts.
Surprising as it may seem, Jefferson wasn't exactly the healthiest child. He was quite chubby for his age and was bullied left and right because of it.
When I was younger, I was bullied a lot. I actually was a very big kid. I was 200 pounds in the 5th grade. Even though I was a big kid, I kind of was scared of hurting people because I was so much bigger than everybody else. So I kind of hesitated not to fight.
Fortunately, he managed to steer himself down the right path, changing from an overweight child into a full-fledged athlete. And at the same time, his passion for martial arts continued to grow.
And then I wanted to get involved with martial arts with karate after watching, obviously movies like The Karate Kid and Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. So I started at basic, the corner strip mall karate school, but I knew there was a lot more. So I got involved in other combat sports. Like in high school, I did wrestling, and then after high school and college, I did, the Golden Gloves boxing.
Jefferson's athleticism continued beyond his academic years. Coupled with his passion for martial arts, took him far. He became a nationally ranked powerlifter, a Golden Gloves boxer, and a Division I wrestler. On top of that, he studied many forms of martial arts: Taekwondo, Kung Fu, Muay Thai, and BJJ. He learned from the likes of Grandmasters Ron Van Cleef, Sifu Chow, Helson Gracie, Renzo Gracie, and many more. He soon earned the title of Ronin.
And I can never get enough. I'm a true Ronin, where I don't have any one master, and I know many forms of martial arts. So I feel comfortable sparring with anyone, any master, anyone in any form. While I'm not a master of anything, I am a full Ronin, and I am not afraid. I am a true centurion.
A major tenet of Warrior Island is the Tiki Code.
A human being that could literally kill you in moments tells you that the most important thing they learned over decades of the sport is to care about a fellow human being. And that plays into the role of the Tiki Code, and what I've always said, it takes more of a man or a warrior, a woman warrior, to reach down and pick somebody off the ground than it does to knock them down.
All of these factors contributed into the development of Warrior Island.
When I was talking to Ron Van Cleef, we sat and talked for a long time. I really thought back to the multiple times that I watched the movie Enter the Dragon. The concept of, a mysterious island where there's martial artists everywhere. But in that movie, the Grandmaster that invites Bruce Lee and the other martial arts there is actually evil. And since I'm a centurion of everything that's good and God, I said, in my mind, to flip the script. Let's do a Warrior Island, which is based on everything good and the light. And that's where it started to come together. And Ron Van Cleef explained to me, what he would feel would be important with the concept, as well as Dan Severin, Helson Gracie, Renzo Gracie. Many of these, Sifu Cliff, Sifu Chow, Sifu's teacher in Kung Fu. And we just constantly, over the next few years before we launched the company in 2012, we really just cultivate the idea, get everyone's ideas and my dreams of what it would be great to have an event, a show like this.
So we used to carry GPG on our networks back in the day. It was called Fight Zone, and then United Fight Alliance. So we carried his fights, and then he had this amazing idea for Warrior Island, an elimination show, you know, where fighters compete to get onto the island and learn from the greatest masters in the world, and they try to stay on that island and be the last one. You know, we've proven that elimination format television is successful. Think of all of the TV shows in the last 10 years, elimination format. We know martial arts is hugely successful. You can think of all of the MMA shows that have exploded. Think of all of the karate shows that have exploded, the grappling shows, the boxing. Combat sports is huge. Why not put the two together? Elimination format and combat sports. Put the two together, you got two winners, synergizing, it's gonna be huge.
During the show's development, Warrior Island took form as a comic book series. Jefferson assembled a team of illustrators and writers that could bring his ideas into the panels. He has 7 issues and shows no sign of stopping. Jefferson assembled a top-notch crew to take care of editing video, mixing audio, cinematography, compositing, graphics, and even composing an original score. He had complete faith and trust in his crew and the network that would do right by his vision. Warrior Island is already well within its first season with 15 episodes broadcast on the DuPont network. And it's still going strong, with a second season to release sometime in 2022, and with many more issues of Jefferson's comic series to release in the next few months. On top of that, a major motion picture is expected to be greenlit in 2022, and a docuseries to be released in 2023, detailing the Warrior Island process even further. Jefferson and his grandmasters continue to train MMA fighters from across the globe, strengthening their lives physically and mentally, and making sure they stick to the Tiki Code.